Evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wayne County Commission's Youth Council March 25th meeting. First, I would like to start off with our roll call. Jana, Jaden,
Here.
Morgan, Gabrielle is here, Cordell, Lakendra, Taylin,
Here.
Ajaya, Alexa.
Ajaya is excused. She has an excuse.
Okay, thank you. Alexa, Deira, Javon, Kurthana.
Here.
Kendall and Brendan.
Here.
I accept a motion to record those in attendance. All in favor of approving roll call, please say aye.
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 All opposed, say nay. Roll call was approved. Now I'd like to move to B, which is approval of the minutes from the February 25th, 2021 meeting. I will accept a motion to approve the minutes. All in favor of approving minutes, please say aye.
Aye.
You need to let someone else make the motion.
Okay.
Is anyone moving the minutes to be accepted?
I second that motion.
Someone has to move it. I can't.
I move that motion.
I second.
So do I say the motion was approved?
You would indicate that it's been moved and supported. And
Okay,
then
then-
you,
Mhm.
go ahead. And then you would vote on it.
Okay, so I say all in favor of approving minutes, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, please say nay.
Sorry, Commissioner, do you have a quorum? I don't believe that there's enough members in attendance to have a quorum to vote.
Looks like it's 13, well, minus 3. It should be 10 altogether, isn't it? Is it 10 members? It looks like 13 altogether.
I see 7, but I'm not sure if the phone number is part.
Oh, okay, right. We do have someone on the phone. I was counting that.
That's Pam.
Oh, that's Pam. Okay, I see. So
I counted 7 as well.
yeah, that's all we do have. And
It's 13 members in total.
so 7 would be right at quorum, wouldn't it? Yes.
Okay, yes,
Right.
sorry, I just wanted to double check.
Yep,
you.
no problem. Just enough.
Sorry, continue.
Okay, all opposed, please say nay. The motion was carried. Now I'd like to move to C, which is our unfinished business. And I believe there's no unfinished business from our previous meeting. So now I'd like to move to D, which is new business. One is the president's report. And all I just wanted to say was that many of us worked really hard on the resolution. So I'm very excited to see our hard work and dedication pay off. So 2 is the vice president's report, and Vice President Ajaya isn't here today. So now I like to move to 3, which is the review and vote on draft of the youth mental health resolution to be presented to the Wayne County Commission at 10 a.m. April 1st, 2021 on Zoom.
Okay, can you display the resolution? Thank you.
Okay, so it states the Wayne County Commission Youth Council Resolution number 2021, sponsored by Ajaya Raymond, Jana Akwawi, and Kirthana Dansankaran, co-sponsored by Cordell Clyburn, Taylon Hodges, Gabrielle Langston, Morgan Porter, Lakendra Reynolds Smith, Alexa Slay, Javon Simmons, Kendall Spivey, De'Ara Surles, and Jaden Walton. Whereas according to the Center for Disease Control, an estimated 50% of Americans are diagnosed with a mental illness or disorder at some point in their lifetime. And whereas mental illnesses are health conditions involving changes to one's emotional, physical, and mental well-being, and can take many forms, including but not limited to depression, anxiety, social withdrawal, loss of interest, feelings of hopelessness, guilt, heart palpitations, panic attacks, and headaches. And whereas mental illnesses are associated with distress and or problems functioning in social work, school, or family activities. And whereas although mental illnesses affect people of all ages, students make up a large portion of those affected. And whereas students with mental health and learning disorders, including autism and anxiety, can often lead to a rise in dropout rates. Youth in special education are at higher risk, with more than 77,000 students in special education whom have received suspensions and expulsions for more than 10 cumulative days of the year. And whereas since the beginning of COVID-19 pandemic, concerns of mental health and disorders have increased, with a significant rise in the number of cases of anxiety and depression, including thoughts of suicide or self-harm. And whereas Americans have been harshly affected mentally throughout the course of the pandemic by suffering with bereavement, isolation, overworking, stress over school, loss of income, and fear of triggering mental health conditions or exacerbating existing ones. And whereas an average 18.8% of high school students are suffering with mental health issues due to the onset of virtual learning, and whereas although the diagnosis of either depression or anxiety amongst students ages 6 to 17 years increased to 8.4% in the past year. Students are provided with limited resources from educational institutions, and no action has been taken to address this health crisis. And whereas many students do not have access to mental health resources and often face barriers to receive assistance to address mental health concerns, including a hesitation to seek assistance due to the social stigma associated with seeking help. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Wayne County Commission Youth Council on this first day of April 2021 recognizes that students are not receiving the support and resources they need from educational institutions to address their mental health concerns. And be it further resolved that the Wayne County Commission Youth Council requests that educational institutions provided more mental health resources to promote mental wellness, including to allow group therapy and peer counseling sessions, to dedicate specific days to educate the community about mental health issues and to inform the community about resourceful and strategic methods to manage one's mental health and to help students cope with mental illnesses. And be it further resolved that the Wayne County Commission Youth Council urges the Wayne County Commission to support this resolution and to advocate for programs and resources that provide educational opportunities and services regarding mental health to students and the community at large. And be it further resolved that the Wayne County Commission Youth Council send this resolution memorializing is request to the Wayne County Commission and All College Board located within the Wayne County, Michigan. So do you all have any questions in regards to our resolution? If so, you can speak.
I just want to say I commend you all and the work that you have done on this resolution. It's a very well put together resolution. And I think it speaks to the issues of mental health in young people. Also, the only other thing we did see in it is that it should always indicate the references where you gathered your information. You always have to provide the source of the information. So other than that, we tweaked it a little bit, but overall, I think you did a great job for your first resolution. Great job.
Thank you, Commissioner McCormick. So does anyone have any questions about the resolution?
So I think if there's no questions, you can vote on whether to move this resolution forward to support this resolution, to move it forward.
Okay, so am I the one to make a motion or does someone have to do
Someone
that?
else, yeah.
Okay.
You can ask for the motion to accept this resolution as read.
So does anyone accept this motion to be read?
They would have to make a motion.
Okay,
I move to accept this resolution as read. And then it needs to be supported. So someone can say that.
I move to accept this resolution as read.
I support this.
Can you indicate who made the motion and who supported the motion?
Palin Hodges. I motion for it to be moved.
Gideon Walton supported it.
all in favor of approving the resolution, please say aye.
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 All opposed, please say nay. The motion was approved for a resolution. And now I would just like to recognize all those who've helped on our resolution, which is Vice President Ajaya, Secretary Kirtana and Jana, and all of the others that have helped along with the resolution. And I also just had one quick question. Was there anyone in particular who would like to read off the resolution at the April 1st, 2021 meeting?
I can. Jenna.
Okay, thank you. And I also would like to say lastly, to inform you all for on the April 1st, 2021 meeting, each member will have to present and introduce themselves and explain the following: your name, your grade, the community you live in, your commissioner, and your future goals. And now I would like to move to E, which is our announcements. First, we'll be going to the Riverwalk on Saturday, May 22nd, 2021, which will be our last day for Wayne County Commission Youth Council and an outing event.
Yes, and I'll just speak very briefly about April 1st. Will everyone be in attendance that is present on the line. If you aren't able to attend, can you let us know? Because it is at 10 a.m. on April 1st. So everyone that is at the meeting today will be present. And I take that as a yes, everyone will be present. So that's great. The presentation is going to be delivered by, is it Jana, right? Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So what I will do during the meeting is I will introduce the full group to the commissioners, and then I will ask you to introduce yourself individually, and we would start with the executive board and then all other members. Once each of you have introduced yourself and Gabe just told you what you needed to cover, just introduce yourself by stating your name, the grade you're in, the school you go to, and who your commissioner is, and just tell a little bit about your future goals. Maybe you have a goal of one day being the president, or maybe the governor. I don't know what your goals are, but just briefly say my goals are to be whatever. Okay. Once we go through all of the members and you have introduced yourself, then I will say, and next we will have Jana to present the resolution that was adopted by the Wayne County Commission Youth Council. And then at that point, Jana, you will then read the resolution.
Okay.
Okay.
Excuse me.
The meeting, usually our commission meetings last for about an hour or hour and a half, sometimes longer. But what we will have you do is your part will be at the top of the commission meeting. So that means you don't have to sit through the entire meeting. But of course, it's up to you whether you want to stay for the full commission meeting. Do anyone have any questions about that? Okay, and we will send you the information. You will get the link to the meeting before the meeting. And of course, if you can get on the line into the Zoom call by, I would say maybe about 5 minutes too, that would be great, like at 9:55, just to make sure that you're on and everything is working correctly. And any questions about what I just talked about so far? So the Riverwalk event, which is Saturday, the 22nd, we will confirm the time, but it'll probably be around 1 o'clock. You will have to provide your own transportation there. We will give you all of the details, of course, before then, and maybe even by the April 1st meeting, we may have that information, but we will have food, and we'll give you your awards and recognition for your participation and some other trinkets for you. And it'll be the first meeting of all of the youth council members. Unfortunately, it is the first, and it will be the last meeting of the year. If things had been different, we would have done much more during this year. For those of you who will continue in the program, I think we have 2 seniors that won't be here next year with us. But for all of the other members, if you want to continue on in the as a member on the youth council, then you need to reach out to your commissioner to let them know that you would like to be a part next year. The term next year starts in October. Applications come out in September like they did last year. Our first session will be in October, and I am positive that we will have a lot more activities and events because things will have hopefully opened up next year. And I just want to again commend all of you for your efforts and your participation in this year and the very first Wayne County Commission Youth Council. Any questions?
I have a question.
Sure, go right ahead, Morgan.
So if we tell our commissioner we're going to do it again for next year, do we have to reapply, or will we automatically be in this for next year?
So because you're already members, you've already completed an application, you don't need to reapply. However, there may be a release that needs to be signed by your parents for you to partake in the program again next year. But other than that, as long as your commissioner agrees for you to move forward, then that will be all that you need.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Commissioner. I just had to let you know. I didn't know if you saw the chat or not, but I believe Jaden said that he won't be able to make the April 1st meeting.
Okay, no problem. Well, we will have him excused from the next meeting. Any meetings that you can't attend, you are required to notify us that you will not be in attendance, and so that your absence will be excused. So no problem. We will indicate that you are excused for the April 1st meeting, but we do hope you can attend the May 22nd event. All right, were there any other questions?
I have one last question.
Yes.
So, whether or not our resolution gets passed or not, afterwards, let's say if it does get passed, what happens?
I can't hear you clearly.
Can you hear me now?
I can now. Mhm.
Okay, so let's say our resolution gets passed. What happens after that?
Actually, the resolution, you just passed the resolution as read. So what happens is the commission, we will approve a separate resolution that will be attached to your resolution, and we will send it to all of the school districts throughout Wayne County in support of the resolve that you indicated, which you wanted more resources for young people. So everything that was listed, can you go back to the resolution? Just the resolve area, back here. So where it says resolved, now therefore be it resolved, the Wayne County Commission, Youth Council on this day, blah, blah, blah. Students are not receiving the support and resources they need from educational institutions to address the mental health concerns. So it goes on to say that we request that educational institutions provide more mental health resources to promote mental wellness, including to allow group therapy and peer counseling. So this is what you're asking for. This is what we will send to the districts, the school board districts throughout Wayne County. And it indicates that here in the last resolve, that the Wayne County Youth Council send this resolution memorializing its request to the Wayne County Commission, all school boards. So then it comes to the Wayne County Commission. The Wayne County Commission will attach its own resolution that talks to your resolution, and we will then forward it to all of the school boards throughout Wayne County, so that now they know your concerns. And usually what happens after that is once that body of government gets the resolution, they read it over and they see your demands or your request. And it's their job now to work on assisting the either the school board or the school district with making sure that you have and they promote mental wellness and allow for group therapy and peer counseling. So all of these things we're asking them to implement.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, yep, no problem. Any other question? That was a great question. But that's basically how the resolutions work, is we're basically recommending to a body of government to do X, Y, and Z. And you can also, maybe that could be one of our projects next year, is to follow up on this resolution and see what the school districts are doing around the mental health resolution. Yeah, because we cannot enforce, we can't force the districts to do X, Y, and Z, but we can follow up to see what, if anything, they're doing, and then try to work with them to get those things done. So I think that'll be a great project for us next year. All right, any other questions?
Commissioner McCormick,
Yes.
I just wanted to correct the pronunciation of my name.
Oh, please do. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's just Jenna.
Can you say it one more time?
Jenna.
Jenna.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Jenna.
Thank you.
All right, thank you for the correction.
Commissioner, this is Pam. I just wanted to note that the commission's full board information, the link, the date and the time are actually on this agenda that went out. For
Okay,
this meeting.
okay, great. So if you all want to save the meeting information, which is right here on the agenda for the April 1st meeting. The time is here, all of the information. Just take a note of that and put it on your calendar. And we hope to see you on April 1st, which is a Thursday at 10 a.m. And if, again, you can't be present, please let us know. And for all of you that are interested in moving on, please reach out to your commissioner to let them know that you want to continue on. Next year will be bigger and better, definitely. Oh, and by the way, Morgan, we are working on t-shirts for everyone, which will have your logo on the t-shirts, by the way.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Okay, any other questions or concerns about anything? All right, Madam President, you can take it over.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'd like to move to F, which is the public comments. You may provide public comments via Zoom or email questions or public comments to plain@waynecounty.com. Please include your name with your comments. All public comments will be read by the clerk. And lastly, I would like to move to G, which is our adjournment.
So, Gabe, can you just give a minute for the public to see if anyone wants to make a comment?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So is there any comments or any concerns?
And also, Commissioner, I didn't receive any public comments via email.
All right, great. I guess there are no public comments or emails, so you can move forward. Thank you.
Okay, so lastly, I'd like to move to G, which is adjournment. We have addressed all of our agenda items, and at this time, I would like someone to make a motion for adjournment.
I'll make the motion.
I second.
All those in favor, please say aye.
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 All opposed, say nay. The motion was approved and we are adjourned. Thank you, everyone.
Great meeting. Great meeting. See you April 1st.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good evening.